everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today I'm talking February budget. We are well into March by the time you're going to see this video, but I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys how February went. I think I will definitely be changing things around come April. Since we're already into March, I have my budget set for this month, but in April, I want to purchase some more. It just doesn't fit in the household budget, and we've been doing so great, so depending on how March turns out, I might up some budget numbers, or what I really want to do is go to IKEA, so I might just do a big IKEA run and have that outside of the budget, since we have saved so much more than I had on my goal list to save. So far, so good. We did go over in a couple of categories in February. It was Olivia's birthday and we had family visiting, and so we weren't very careful with the budget, and that's why I don't account for every single dollar. I know a lot of people preach to account for every single dollar, but things are going to come up. You know, you don't want to always be dipping into your emergency savings for extra things, so you need some sort of cushion in your budget that you can work with, even if it's just a really small cushion. I know some people's cushion's not going to be as big as other people's cushion, and it may just be a miscellaneous sinking fund. You know, you put a little bit of money in it every month for those things that just come up. We didn't have an extravagant, crazy party or anything. It was just family, but I wasn't going to let that budget hold me back from getting her the things I wanted for her birthday. One thing I tried to do for our budget for February is I tried to think about everything I'm purchasing. For the most part, I tried to stick with the 24-hour rule. So if I thought of something, oh, it'd be nice to have such and such, I would think about it. If I thought about something, I would stick it in my Amazon cart or just look it up on Amazon possibly and purchase it the next day if I still wanted it. So I got rid of the impulse purchases. Aside from one thing, I did end up going to Target. With the 24-hour rule, especially in the store, I thought, would I drive back tomorrow to buy this? Do I really, really want this? So those are the things you can ask yourself when you're doing the 24-hour rule. It might not be practical to wait and drive back to something. With us, if I go shopping in the city, I'm driving a distance to get there. So I want to be really sure I want something, but I also want to just buy it that day as well. So I'm not wasting time and energy and gas money doing that. So we went over a little bit on a lot of categories, but we over doubled the amount that I planned on putting into savings. So I'm going to say this in every video. We have a set amount we want to put in savings. We over doubled it. It was close to 2.5 times what I had planned in the goal. And I got that number taking out the sinking fund excess. So we put $467.25 into sinking fund savings. And then I'm talking about almost 2.5 times just in regular savings, which is great. Johnny does get bonuses here and there, so part of that was bonus. So for groceries, we went over by $60.79. Part of that was my Target run. I spent $58.21 at Target, and that pushed us over big time. So I always need to have a list when I go to Target. It's a perfect example of not going to Target just to peruse. I wanted to get Valentine's Day candy, but I went overboard. Some of it was groceries and some of it was pure impulse. So that really got me that one time. We're over $11.24 in household. I ended up getting 2 extra boxes of pull-ups because they were just on sale, a really good price. And one of the boxes we still have, so I need to return that, and that will more than make up that $11.24 difference. So that'll be included in my March budget, that little excess. For entertainment, we went over by $28.99 because my mom was here and we ate out a bunch. We took an extra date night while she was here because she was here with Olivia and we could go do that. So I knew that was going to push us over, but I didn't care. It was worth it to us. I am pretty steadily using up my allowance. I give myself $100, and that includes anything for Olivia aside from clothes, just like any extra thing. I'm finding with her being a preschooler, I'm needing just a bunch of stuff to keep her engaged, keep her entertained, and I'm using up a lot of that budget for her. So I thought what I would do, like I said, I wanted to raise some categories. What I thought I might do is have a separate category for her for just stuff, things like workbooks and more art supplies and things that I know that she will use and love and learn from. So it's not coming out of my allowance, because I feel like, you know, if I'm spending $75 a month on her stuff and I'm getting $25 a month for myself, that's not is equal as Johnny getting $50 versus me getting $100, but most of it's going towards Olivia. I find that I'm not being able to purchase as much because of course Olivia comes first. So I thought I would separate them out and give myself a dedicated $50 and give her a dedicated amount. probably more than us, honestly. Like, the only things I purchased in February was a lunch for both of us. So it was, you know, her and my lunch together. And also I got highlighters and one nail polish. So that's not a whole lot for my monthly allowance. And that was pretty much the whole thing. I think I had $15 excess that I moved over to March. But other than that, you know, it was mostly her stuff. So that's what I think I'm going to tinker around with maybe in April. I actually added up the portion I spent. I spent $24.09, $15 left. So a big majority of the money was spent on her. It seems like she's just growing and learning so fast. It's hard for me to keep up without, you know, proper preschooler supplies or learning tools, a lot of art supplies. So I really want to have a dedicated section in the budget for her moving forward. So Johnny's allowance, he doesn't actually buy anything that's not, you know, part of the budget already. So he still has $40 left from his budget this month. He just doesn't buy anything. So I don't know what's going to happen with his carryover. He might just kind of store it up and then purchase some bigger, fun electronic toys and stuff. So I really don't know where he's going with that, but I'm still including it each month. In the way, our allowance is the only one that I carry over to the next month. Like, if I have an excess on groceries, I'm not going to carry that over to the next month, but I do like to carry over the allowance. But that's really it for February. We did end up going over on things, but we over doubled the savings amount that I had planned on putting in for the month. So I think it was really great. And like I said, if we keep it up in March, if we're still hitting that savings goal really well, I think I'm going to take an IKEA trip or order a bunch of things from IKEA. They do deliver here because I want lots of IKEA stuff. I want to get all the furniture for this room and I want a couple of other things for the rest of the house. So I'll probably end up doing that. I hope you guys liked this budget video. I know I don't give a whole lot as far as numbers on these. You know, I'm not telling you guys income numbers or, you know, our savings goal numbers, because that stuff's all relative to your situation. But I hope you guys got something out of this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.